All right, grab a glass of water, and then pour that bad boy into your favorite pot. Go ahead and toss the sugar in too. The ingredients for making churros are super simple. Stuff you probably already have in your kitchen. Okay, take another half teaspoon of salt, add it to the pot, and stir everything well so that the sugar and salt dissolve completely in the water. Now just add some butter. Chop it into small cubes if you want, but no big deal if you don't. And we can fire up the pan on medium heat. Just hang tight for the butter to melt. It's pretty speedy, takes about a minute. Then give it a good stir to mix things up. When the butter and water are on the verge of boiling, it's time to add the flour. Grab a cup of flour and dump it straight into the pan. Then toss in 2 extra tablespoons for good measure. Take your wooden spoon and get stirring. Whip that mixture like you mean it, fast and furious, to avoid any lumpy surprises. At first, the dough's going to be sticky, like a reality TV drama, but keep at it. Mix until it magically pulls away from the pan and forms a smooth ball. That's your 3 to 5 minute arm workout. It'll feel a lot like Play-Doh, just less colorful. Transfer the dough to a clean bowl and let it chill for 5 minutes. Spread the dough around the bowl to help it cool faster. Work smarter, not harder. Cooling the dough before adding eggs prevents them from curdling and ensures they incorporate smoothly. While the dough takes a little nap, let's crack on with the eggs. Break 1 egg into a bowl. Give it a good whisk, like you're mad at it. Later, we'll slowly introduce it to the dough, bit by bit, like a cautious first date, so things don't get all soggy and weird. For the second egg, there's no need to tiptoe around. Just crack it straight into the dough and get mixing immediately. Honestly, I'm pretty lazy, so I let the mixer do all the hard work with those fancy dough hooks. But if you're feeling heroic, grab a spatula or a wooden spoon and go old school. At first, your mix might look like it's having an identity crisis. Part liquid, part solid. Just keep mixing and they'll eventually play nice and turn into a smooth, happy mixture. Give each egg its moment to shine. Blend it in fully before the next one joins the party. It's getting there, but the dough's still a bit too chunky. Time to call in the egg again, only this time, not a whole one. Just a bit of the beaten egg. I'll throw in about half for now, and then we can always add more if we need to. Oh, the dough's turning lumpy again, but no worries, we can handle this. Just keep mixing. It's definitely better, but still a bit too thick. So I toss in the rest of that first egg and keep going. The final dough should be smooth, shiny, and thick enough to hold its shape, ready to strut its stuff. Just a little more, and we've got it. That's better. Honestly, I could have added more egg for a smoother mix, but I'm feeling greedy today. All that's left is to slap some cling film on it and toss it in the fridge for a little chill time. Meanwhile, let's whip up a yummy chocolate sauce for our churros. Just mix a little less than a teaspoon of cornstarch with 2 tablespoons of water. Grab that chopstick or whatever and give it a whirl. Make sure it's all nice and blended. No lumps, just groove. Set it aside for now. Okay, let's get our chop on with the chocolate. No need to go overboard, just a smidge under 2 ounces or 50 grams will do the trick. I'm all about that 70% cacao dark chocolate life, but grab whatever chocolate you got lying around. All right, take that chopped chocolate and pop it into a saucepan, and aim for one with a thick bottom if you can. Next up, sprinkle in some sugar. I know, mixing sugar with chocolate might raise some eyebrows, but trust me on this, it's going to be scrumptious. We're almost at the finish line. Just pour half a cup of milk into the mix, and we're ready to crank up the heat. Fire up that stove to low, and let's get that pot on there. Give the chocolate some time to melt down. Feel free to give it a gentle stir now and then. We're aiming for a smooth, thick chocolate mixture that's evenly blended and utterly tempting. Now's the perfect time to add that starch. But here's a little tip. Mix it well before you fold it into the chocolate. Go ahead and pour it in, and the starch will work its magic, thickening everything up and giving your mixture that extra creaminess and density we love. Let it cook for just a minute or two until it thickens into a lovely creamy texture. Alrighty, let's pour that yummy sauce onto a lovely plate. Truth be told, I could happily gobble up this sauce even without the churros. But we can't forget about the main event. Now, the only thing left is to fry our churros. Pour about half a liter of vegetable oil into a frying pan. Turn the heat to just below medium and let the oil warm up for 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, go ahead and pull that dough out of the fridge. Now, it's not a must to chill the dough, but just between us, letting it sit overnight really steps up the churro game. Transfer the dough into a piping bag. If you don't have a proper piping bag, no need to panic. Just grab a regular plastic bag, snip off one of the corners, and you've got yourself a makeshift pastry tool. It might not look professional, but it'll get the job done. Gently squeeze the dough out onto baking paper for perfect-looking churros. But if you're in a hurry, press them straight into the pan. They might not be as pretty, but they'll be just as tasty. I highly recommend using a French star tip. It's a small touch that makes a big difference. Alright, dip a wooden stick in oil. Steady bubbles mean it's ready. Now here comes the best bit. Snag that paper holding the churros and ease them into that sizzling oil. Watch your fingers though, trust me. Getting burned is no joke, and yeah, I learned that the hard way. Press the paper into the oil, and in a few seconds, the churros will float up like they're on vacation. Oops, I'm not very good with chopsticks, and the tongs just can't grab the paper tightly enough to pull it out. Fry until golden and crispy. Usually takes about 2 minutes per side, but keep an eye on it. It's all about that perfect color, not the timer. After a couple of minutes, our churros are ready. Carefully remove them and let the oil drain. Now toss them into your favorite bowl, like you're serving royalty, and dig in right away. Gotta eat them while they're hot. The warm, crispy churros dipped in that rich, creamy chocolate sauce. Absolutely irresistible. You gotta try it.